In this video, I'm going to teach you how to open a restaurant when you are broke. Make sure you stick around till the very end to find out how to get my free ebook on how to successfully open a restaurant. Managing any business with limited funding can be a challenge. However, it can be an especially daunting task in the restaurants industry where profit margins are already slim and the flow of customers tends to be seasonal. Despite these difficulties, many business owners do manage to successfully start restaurants with the limited funds at their disposal. Here is how to open a restaurant without money. Hi, my name is Massimo Montone. I'm the founder of Restaurant Keys and creator of the Restaurants Launch Roadmap online coaching program, where we take you through the 7 fundamental stages, a step-by-step process that will help you clarify and create a perfect pre-opening plan. You'll find a link below for more information. Assess the cost of opening a restaurant. Before taking the plunge and devoting your saving towards starting your restaurants, it is important to determine how much opening your new venture will actually cost. Some important startup costs to consider are deposit and down payments. If you intend to rent the space for your restaurants, you will need to pay a security deposit or an initial down payment before your lease is approved. This amount can be equivalent to multiple months' rent, so you should factor in those costs in addition to the property rent. Before moving on to setup cost, let me ask you to subscribe to the channel. We upload weekly videos on anything and everything that has to do within the restaurant industry. So click the subscribe button somewhere on the screen now. Setup costs. If your restaurants will be a property that has already been built, you may need to spend funds on renovations and purchasing fixtures and fittings. Some of those funds will be spent on paying your landlord for equipment and fixtures that are present at the site, while other funds will be spent on purchasing new items. The exact amounts you spend on those setup costs will vary depending on the type of fixtures and fitting you wish to add. However, restaurant owners generally try to design restaurants in a manner that utilities their space and efficiently as possible without wasting on unnecessary items. Customers may appreciate your restaurant's ambience more if you install an indoor furniture, but the additional popularity may not justify the cost of building one, especially when you have limited funds. Insurance. Restaurants in the UK usually require public liability insurance before they start operating. This protects your business from special instances such as if customers suffer from food poisoning or lodge a public complaint against you. It also protects your business if any technical problems such as electrical shortage or kitchen flooding and so on. In addition to this, your restaurants will also require employers' liability insurance. This cannot protect your business from damage if an employee suffers an injury on the job. The cost of these insurance policies vary on case-by-case basis, but you can expect to pay a minimum of £1,000 a year for small restaurants. Licenses. In addition to insurance, restaurant owners will need to apply for food business registration and food premises approval. However, those are usually free of charge. If you intend to serve alcohol on your premises, you will need to get a license. The cost of this license will vary based on your venture's value, but you can expect to pay a minimum of 100 or 200 for an annual fee. Selling or serving alcohol without the proper license will result in a fine of thousands. Financing your restaurant. The mentioned startup cost can add up to a significant amount, so you may need to spend tens of thousands of pounds just to open up your new venture. If you have limited funds available, you will need to look into some restaurant financing options to pay for the initial startup. Some options for financing include loans from bank or loan companies, grant from the government and/or angel investors. Loans from banks or loans from companies, prospective restaurant owner can apply for cash loans from their bank or loan company. This route may be suitable depending on the terms and condition of the loan itself. Some banks may not approve high loan amount for business owners who are already strapping for cash or have poor credit histories. If you apply for a secure loan, you may need to put on some collateral to be approved. This collateral usually includes restaurant's equipment or even real estate if you own the restaurant's premises. Restaurant owners who do not have sufficient collateral to put up down, they will be able to unsecure restaurant's loan from the bank. However, the drawback of this option is the higher interest rate of unsecured loan. If your loan is rejected by your bank, you may be able to apply for loan from private lender or organizations. These parties also conduct credit checks before granting loans, but their requirements may be less strict compared to traditional banks. The drawback of getting loans from private lenders are higher interest rate. If you are not confident about your restaurant's ability to pull in revenue, applying for a higher interest loan could lead to significant financial problem in the future when you are operating. Let me know in the comment below what are your thoughts on loan from banks or private. Government grants. Restaurant owners also have the options of applying for business startups grant from the government. Grants are funds that do not have to be paid back, which makes them a preferable options to loans. Those grants amount may vary depending on your location and the value of your business. However, the government may ask you to spend a certain percentage of the grant on your business in order to be eligible. Angel investors. If you are not eligible for loans or grants, you will need to fund your restaurants with the help of an angel investors or several. These are private investors who offer financial backing for small businesses in exchange for a share of ownership. Many angel investors tend to be family or friends who are confident in your ability to start up and run the business they are investing in. Alternatively, you could try and attract investors independently. However, it may be difficult to find people willing to back you if you do not already have a history of starting up successful business in the past. As you can see, there are many different ways to finance the startup of your restaurants. The options that work best for you will depend on your unique situation. Once your business has taken off, you will need to find ways to maximize revenue to pay off any startup loans before they occur too much interest. So, to learn more about anything and everything that has to do with the restaurants industry, check out our blog on the link below. Follow us on our Instagram account at restaurants.keys. You'll find various restaurants trade secrets and you can seek professional assistance from one of our restaurants consultants. Don't forget to like the video if you did so or dislike if you didn't. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now it is a good time to do so. Also, share the video with your friends and co-workers by clicking the share link below. Earlier, I promised you how you can get my free ebook on how to successfully open a restaurant. And if you're still watching, means you are enjoying the video. So you will really enjoy the free ebook. Simply click the link below for a direct download. And until next video, stay safe, be happy, and make a difference.